Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. As you can see by the title, this one is going to be a brush cleaning and sort of sanitizing as well. So I'm actually going to show you through like how I clean my brushes, how I sanitize them, and also how I keep my kit nice and hygienic. My inbox is always full with questions on how often do I clean my brushes, what products do I use to clean my brushes, best way to clean my brushes, how do I do it? Yeah, all sorts of questions like that. So I hope you enjoy it. So anyway, I've got my cup of tea. If you're new to my channel, my name is Leanne Marie. How cute is this mug? This was actually gifted to me off of one of my lovely brides. So that takes me on nicely to letting you all know I am a professional makeup artist and I do specialise in wedding and bridal makeup. That's my thing. I do have a huge number of brushes and it does almost feel like a bit of a chore when it comes around to cleaning them. So I've tried to make it a bit fun. I've taken inspiration from other makeup artists and obviously Mrs. Hinch. And yeah, I've got a good little routine on the go now. So I'm going to show you what I do and I'm going to show you different options as well, because I sort of change it up depending on how I'm feeling and how much time I have and if I can be bothered or not, basically. So I've got loads of little options here. And also how to like sanitize and just keep your kit, if you've got a makeup kit, nice and clean and hygienic. Grab your cup of tea and I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get on with it. Okay, so first essential for when I'm cleaning is plain black towel. So I have one especially, like this is my special one just for when I'm cleaning my makeup brushes. I've got another one when I do my fake tan, and I've also, God, that light is so bright. I don't know what to do about it. I'm really sorry. One for when I clean my makeup brushes, one for when I do my fake tanning, and one for when I am dyeing my hair. And to be honest, nothing really shows up on black, so it doesn't look grubby and horrible. That's my first tip, to definitely have one of those to hand. Okay, so this is one that I picked up from Mrs. Hinch, and it is the sock trick. I've zoomed you out a bit, I think the lighting's a little bit better. Okay, so I've got a hairband and an old sock. I just use the black one just because, I don't know, again, I don't like things getting stained and grubby, so I just think black's the best because nothing shows up. So yeah, this is Mrs. Hinch's hack. You blend or sponge into a sock. So I've got a few, so I'm gonna pop them all in. Okay, so I fit about 6 in there, so we'll see how those come out. So we're just gonna secure that really tightly with a hairband. So I often buy sponges. I go through so many every year, especially wedding season, because they get used so much. But if this cleaning hack works, then amazing. If you've ever tried the hack with the microwave, it is really good and it does definitely clean them up really nicely. But when you go to like squeeze them out, the water is so hot, so you just have to be really careful. So if this cleaning hack works well, then I'm definitely gonna stick to this. So I'll come back to that in a bit and I'll show you how they come out. Probably just gonna chuck this in with a dark wash and put it on a 40 or 60. On to the next one. Okay, so before I do anything, I give my surface a wipe down. So it's just diluted Zaflora, just giving it a good spray over and a wipe down. Just so my whole surface area is clean and disinfected. Then I've got a tissue box. So I'm going to lay one out for putting my brushes that are clean on, and I'm going to use one there and then one to clean with. Okay, so in between clients I'll use this one. You want to fold your tissue up, pop a little bit into the tissue like that, grab a brush and just simply wipe over the tissue with it, just back and forward. So this is really good, it's really quick, convenient and easy to do. This isn't giving it a deep clean. This is literally just, like I said, like in between clients or doing people's makeup, just to give them a quick clean and take any product off the brush. So a really good option for your makeup kit, or if you're doing your makeup and you've only got, say you've only got one blending brush for your eyes and you want to blend out 3 different colours, you just wipe over with this in between each colour, because you're not going to get the same effect otherwise. You need a clean brush each time you're using a different colour. A lot of people don't realise that, and then they wonder why their makeup doesn't come out properly, or like when makeup artists do it, but it's just because you need a clean brush most of the time. Like I said, not a deep clean, but enough for you to go in again. Give it a little wipe over with a dry area of the tissue, just to buff it out, keep it fluffy. and that's just removed enough of the product for you to go in again with another shade or another product. And then just leave it on the side to dry for a couple of minutes. Going on to my Stylepro now. So it's basically a little bowl like this. Okay, so this is the Stylepro device, and basically you get loads of little heads, so they slot in. So let me just quickly show you. So that's the actual device, and then you get a range of different sizes for the brush handle, like this. So all you want to do is you grab your brush. So let's grab another one. I'm just grabbing this big fluffy brush. And basically you just want to find which one will secure it tightly. So I wouldn't put it in that one because it's too loose and it will just fall out. So I'm probably going to go for this one here. So you just pop it in, take it off. That sits in like that. And then that part goes into your Stylepro. Just like that. Okay, then, so that's your brush. Use a brush cleanser. So you can get ones that go with it. This is the one to go with it that I just bought. I just got a pack of, a multi-pack of these just off Amazon. They do them in bottles as well, and there's other different options. You don't have to use this, but any brush cleaner, just tip that in. Then all you do, should I bring that a bit closer? You brush in, turn the device on, and it starts spinning round. And then basically I just dab mine up and down a few times, get the water running through the brush, and then you lift it up to dry it all off. Before you lift it out, just turn it off. Careful not to get it in the water again. Lift it up, pull it out. That's your nice clean brush. And it's almost dry as well. So yeah, maybe just give it a little buff out on a dry piece of tissue, but as you can see there's no residue on there, there's no water, nothing coming out. It's completely clean and completely dry as well. So that is a game changer for me, to be honest, because that gets my brushes so clean and dry so quickly, and I actually really enjoy doing it as well. That's another option. The Stylepro is about £50 I think, but I think you can get a cheaper version on Amazon. I just don't know if it works as well as the actual Stylepro, so yeah, that's that one. Now I'm going to use the sigmagic brush shampoo. And with that, I'm going to be using the, I think this is called the Palmmat, yeah. So it's called the Palmmat. I have used this before, sorry. So basically you can use this two ways. It's got little suckers, or whatever they're called, on the back. So it just holds onto the side of your sink like that. You'd pump the product onto the mat, dampen your brush, and basically swirl the brush around on the mat. And then give it a little rinse under the water again. Sometimes I just rinse it off on the clean one as well, just to get any excess out. This is when the black towel comes in handy, and that's when I give it a real good wipe over. Could use tissue, just find that you'll be using a lot of tissue because it's picked up quite a bit of water. And then you pop that on the side, laying flat to dry. So another way to use your Palmmat is to actually pop it together. So it comes with little fasteners like that, so you can fasten it together really easily if you don't want to use it as a mat, hence the name Palmmat. Just put it together really easily like that, and then you pop your fingers through, hold it in the palm of your hand, obviously, whichever way you prefer. Use your brush shampoo or cleanser, or you can use baby shampoo. I use this a hell of a lot, but it's much cheaper, it's much easier to get hold of. You can pick it up in the supermarket, etc. Just pop a little bit into your Palmmat. Grab a brush, pop your brush, just dip it into the water, just so you've got a little bit, and then use your Palmmat to rinse it off. I personally would prefer to use the mat against the sink rather than in my palm. Just found it a lot easier and a lot quicker. Okay, my next cleaning hack came from Mrs. Hinch actually, and it is using the baby shampoo. I actually use this instead of cleanser a lot of the time. I'm going to show you another hack with that in a minute. Anyway, bit of baby shampoo and just a scourer. Mrs. Hinch uses the Scrub Daddy, but I'm just using a normal scourer like this because they're a little bit cheaper and they'll do the same sort of job. Grab a baby shampoo, pop a bit of it into the scourer like that. Grab your brush, swirl it around the scourer, get it all foamed up. Rinse it under the tap. Grab your black towel, just buff it out. This is definitely one thing you want to do where you leave them overnight though. You wouldn't be able to use these brushes straight away after doing this. It's quite damp still. But anyway, it's nice and clean. You just lay that flat on the side like that, just to dry overnight. Okay, so my final hack is actually, I got this one off of Jamie Genevieve. If you don't follow her, you need to, she's an amazing makeup artist. Anyway, so we're using a sieve like this. I bought this one especially just for cleaning my brushes. And all you want to do is pop a bit of baby shampoo into it, like that. Rinse your brush under a little bit of water, and then swirl it around in the sieve. Just want to see it really foam up nicely. Give it a little rinse under, grab your towel. I just find wiping it over a towel like this helps it to fluff out and also dry quicker as well. Pop that on the side, lay them flat, just to dry out overnight. So another cleaning option you've got is to buy one of these, and it's basically a solid cleanser. This is by Beauty Blender, so you can use this for sponges or brushes it says, so I'm going to give this a go. Never actually used this before, so first time I'm trying it with you now. So it just feels like a bar of soap. Just run that under a little bit of water. I'd probably want to pop that in my palm, so I'm just going to rinse a little bit. Yeah, I'd rinse it and then just either use, you know, like the Palmmat. It's cleaned up really nice. So this is a tip I was just about to show you actually. I was actually going to use the baby shampoo for this, but this is a really good option. Just by putting a little bit of product in the palm of your hand, rinsing the brush under water, and just buffing it out in the palm of your hand. And again, back to your towel, just to buff it out. Pop it on the side flat to dry overnight. So yeah, that's a really good option actually. The only thing is I wouldn't know where I would leave it because it doesn't come with a case or anything. So I don't really like stuff like this on the side in the bathrooms. I'm not too sure about that one. Let me show you what I normally do. This is what I used to do when I first started doing makeup. I still do this now to be fair. Baby shampoo in the palm of your hand. Grab your brush, pop it under the water. Just swirl it around in your palm like that. Quick and easy. Nice and clean. Once you've cleaned your brushes, you just want to lay them flat on the side like this. Make sure it's a clean surface and they're on dry tissue. You sanitize your brush handle now. So to do that, I sometimes use Dettol all-in-one disinfectant. Give them a little spray over. Or in my kit, if I'm needing to sanitize in between clients, I've just got a little spray bottle, and this is full of, I need to say this right, isopropyl alcohol. You just give them a little spray over with that. And the only thing I would say with the alcohol is just be careful because it can discolour your brush handles. So just be careful with that. If you're at home cleaning your brushes, I'd just stick with the Dettol. It's nice and easy to use and it smells really good as well. This is something that some people forget about, and it's the spoolie on the end of your brow applicator. So all I'm going to do to clean that is just a disposable mascara wand. Spray it with the alcohol and then just brush through the spoolie with it. Next one is lipstick. I've also just got a bit of the alcohol just in a little pot like this. Again, this is for my makeup kit. So this is more for professional use. If you're just using lipsticks on yourself, you probably don't need to worry. All I'd do, get a piece of tissue, pop a tiny bit of the alcohol into the tissue, wipe over the lipstick, and that sanitised it. So for lip glosses like this, just get disposable lip gloss ones. Obviously the same applies for using a mascara, just use disposable mascara ones. And then lip liner, I get my little pot of alcohol again, grab a tissue, my lip liner, dip it into the pot, wipe over and sharpen it. Oh my god, they feel so clean. Oh, that's amazing. Nothing on them. They've obviously just stained the top. That's brilliant. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be cleaning my sponges like that from now on, Mrs. Hinch. Okay, so that's much better than the microwave idea. They're nice and clean. Oh. Oh god. So that's all my cleaning tips and tricks and little hacks for you. I would say that my favourite way to clean them is definitely by the Stylepro. I'll try and find the link for the cheaper version, but like I said, I haven't used that, so I will link the Stylepro down below anyway for you, and also the cheaper options. Maybe you can give that a go and see how well it works, but the Stylepro is definitely my favourite way of cleaning my brushes. Sometimes cleaning your brushes can feel a bit like a chore, so I've got a playlist. I've actually got, let me show you, I've got a hinching playlist. So whenever I'm cleaning around the house, I'll connect this up to my Bose speaker or just play it. It's just got loads of old school, look, Rihanna, loads of old school tunes on there, and that basically keeps me going. So I've got my little hinching playlist, and I also sometimes just pop on a little candle or some wax melts just so the room's smelling nice and chilled. What else? So defo the Stylepro. Best thing. Makes cleaning fun as well, especially if you're doing so many like I have to, and so regularly as well. So saying that, during each job I do clean them thoroughly, just because I have to for work. But on yourself, if these are just your makeup brushes that you're using just for yourself, I'd just do it once a week. So my personal makeup brushes that I use on myself, literally once a week, they'll get a deep cleanse. Otherwise I will just use the MAC brush cleaner in between. Like I said, picking up new products, new colours, stuff like that, that's when you want to be using that kind of cleanser or cleaner. But yeah, for thoroughly and for sanitising and disinfecting and all of that, definitely once a week on my own brushes. But obviously for my makeup kit, I'll do that in between each job. So I'll go do my job, come home. See, the work never stops, it doesn't just stop there. I come home and I have to blitz them. The only thing I would say with the Stylepro is obviously brushes like this are not going to fit into any of the handles that you have with it, but all you need to do is just dip that into the bowl. So I've got a bowl here still, so I'd just dip it into the bowl and then wipe it over with tissue, but I would probably need to leave that to dry overnight, so just keep that in mind. Brushes that are really, really tiny, like this one here, it's just too thin to fit in any of the handles. So again, these ones are usually fine though, just for dipping in, wiping over, and they dry out really quickly. So that's all I'd say about that. And I think I've covered everything. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with cleaning my house now, because I'm having a full-on cleaning day today. I'm gonna get on with that. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you picked up some little tips and tricks. If you've got any questions or if you've got anything else to recommend as well, and I'd love to hear it. So if you want to see more videos like this, give me a big thumbs up on my video and let me know. What have I got coming out? So it's Tuesday's video today. So Thursday is going to be a makeup one, and it's actually going to be a bridal trial and a bit of a wedding chat. So I'm going to catch up with you all with regards to like my wedding, what's going on and stuff, and at the same time I'm going to be doing a bridal trial one myself. So that should be fun. If you're looking forward to seeing that, then remember to subscribe to my channel, click on the bell, and you'll be notified as soon as I upload that video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good week. Bye.